Hey guys, so I've been wanting to do this video for a very long time, and I feel like a lot of people have been asking me to do this video for a while, so today I'm actually gonna do it. The other day, yesterday, I just went and bought some new storage things, and it really made me want to show you guys my space because I get really fickle with my storage and my organization, and right now I'm just very happy with it, and I figured I would do this video while everything is still clean and organized. Because it's not going to stay this way for very long. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to show you is my RasCog cart. I don't use it nearly as much as I did before. This used to be the hub for all of my scrapbooking supplies, but as my collection has grown and as I have readjusted my workspace, I really just use the top for items that I use on a regular basis. The bottom two carts are just random things, which I will go over quickly because it's kind of boring. So this top bin here has all of my stamps, or the majority of my stamps. It's pretty simple. I just have these two bins that I got from Home Goods recently. They were like $5 each, I think, and they fit stamps perfectly. And I like how thin they are, so I'm not wasting any space on the bins themselves. On this bin here, I have all of my 4x6 stamps. The majority of these are Kelly Perky stamps. They're not organized in a certain way because I really just kind of flip through them. And behind here I have a few other stamps. I have some Studio Calico stamps and some old Kelly stamps. So in this bin I have more stamps, of course. All my Clearly Kelly stamps for like my planner is back here, and all the Stampin' Cut sets are back here. Then I have the 3x4 stamp sets. Next I have some miscellaneous stamp sets, mostly Studio Calico, some big picture classes, more Kelly Perky stamp sets. These are 3x4. And then in the front I have my smallest stamp sets. So I have all the 2x3 stamp sets. There's some Studio Calico in there, some A Beautiful Mess. And then I also have some 2x2 stamp sets in the front. And then on the side of this cart, I just have a Studio Calico pouch that has all the planner stamps that I tend to use the most. Most of these are Kelly Perky. I just keep them in here because it's easy for me to grab if I need to stamp in my planner. Back here, I just have my two largest roller stamps because they don't really fit anywhere else. And yeah, so that's how I store all of my stamps. In these bottom two, I just have some random pictures, different albums and old notebooks, and then backup storage. Storage I have, but I just have retired and replaced. Before we get to the desk area, I'm gonna show you, I think, the top, like, two drawers in this drawer thing that I have from IKEA. So I got this drawer unit from IKEA. I don't remember the name, I just know it was on sale. I'll try to link it down in the description box below. So in this first drawer, I've recently just started using this for scrapbooking supplies. Before I had like office supplies like pens and paper clips and things like that. But I found that I didn't really use the pens and paper clips as much as I needed to see where my washi tape was. So that's why I switched things up here. I just have this art supply container. I think I got it from AC Moore. They have removable dividers, and there's also dividers for in here. I find the dividers for the inside parts are not that great, so I've only really used the long ones. This first section here just has a bunch of die cuts that I can easily rifle through, and some rubber pieces and things like that. This middle section is reserved for any more washi tape I may acquire in the future. And this one is what I have left of my washi tape. I've recently destashed all my washi tape as well because I found that there were just designs I was not using that much, probably wasn't going to use, so I just got rid of them. Then I have all of my roller date stamps, which, if I'm being honest, I don't use that much. Some of them are very like holiday specific, like these two are Christmas and Valentine's Day. This is just the old Smashbox one that everyone had at one point. I just have some rubber wood mounted stamps here, and then backup supplies like staples and paper cutter blade. And this is the only other drawer in this little unit that has scrapbooking supplies. This is mostly for tools. I have my two paper cutters in here, backup adhesive, my Instax printer, things for my Cuddlebug, my fuse. It's really just for tools. Again, keeping them within reach so I can actually use all these things, and but they're away so it's not too messy. On the shelf next to it, I have all of my 12 by 12 patterned papers and cardstock. This container is from Muji. I think it was like $12. Fits 12 by 12 papers really well. It's not too tight, and they're nice and thick, so you got lots of room. I don't have enough patterned papers to sort them by pattern or manufacturer or color, so this works out perfectly fine for me because I just need to be able to have it all in one spot. So also on this shelf, I have the albums that I'm currently working on. There's always at least one or two people who ask every few weeks how I film my videos on my desk. I have this unit right here. This is just a little mount for my camera. I had a different one from when I was filming with my phone. You can just find it on Amazon and just look for like a clip camera mount or whatever. They should all be pretty similar. This one's really strong, so it holds up my Canon G7X really well. So the next level of shelves are these. These line up with the desk. On this one, I just have some more albums that I'm not really reaching for on a regular basis. And then I just have a box of junk. I like to allow myself like a couple areas dedicated to purely junk. This is one of those areas. It's not necessarily a junk box as it is just a box of stuff that I don't use on a regular basis. So I have this pouch that only has Christmas related supplies. I also have my paints in here, some mists, and things like that. This cubby right here has all of my new supplies. So I just have this, I think it's like a kitchen organizer. I think this is like in the kitchen organization section of Home Goods. You're supposed to put it in the fridge, but I use it for scrapbooking supplies. This is just where I have all of my current kits that I'm working with, all of my latest Kelly Perky stamps. I like to keep all of my new supplies in the same area just so that I know to grab those first when I'm putting projects together. And I recently changed up my storage for my cards and 4x6 cards and my paper pad papers. This container is also from Home Goods. It fits 4x6 cards perfectly. Before this, I was using the Antonius insert from IKEA, and I had it on my desk, but it was taking up too much space, and I didn't really need all those spots for cards because I've recently also destashed my cards. So this is what I have left, and I think this is a much more manageable way to deal with it. I want to like cut out some craft cardstock or cardboard just to make a divider here between these two sections, but you know, I'll live without it, it's fine. I also have all of my 6x6 papers that I have torn off of my 6x6 paper pads back here. I do tear apart my 6x6 paper pads after they've been around for a while. Next, this is my desk area. So I'm gonna start with this tray right here. I think I also got this from Home Goods or something. And this is where I put most of my wood veneer embellishments and just labels and stuff like that. Within this really cool aluminum tray, I have a bunch of different organization bits from various places. So for this first little unit here, this is from the same place I got the one in my drawer. I believe it was AC Moore. This also has the dividable sections, and for some reason this organization tray has better dividers than the bigger one that I had in my drawer earlier. So I don't know. So I use this middle section for all of my labels, tags, things like that. Again, it's just easy to kind of rifle through them and find what I need. This one right here just has word strips and things like that, labels that I've torn apart and can't, like, you know, keep with the original packaging. I have a bunch of chipboard pieces here. Wood veneer words are here. I have pins and paper clips and things like that in there. We have rubber bits and pieces here that aren't like the bigger ones. I have a section solely dedicated to chipboard hearts. All my flair is here. And then I just have some miscellaneous things I can't really categorize into any other section. This divided tray, I think it's from the dollar spot at Target. I just have a bunch of wood veneer here. Wood veneer stars, wood veneer numbers, wood veneer punctuation. miscellaneous wood veneer things. Underneath that, I just have this small container for all of my sequins because I don't really use sequins all that much, but I wanted them organized. This is probably my favorite tiny container because it's all wood veneer stars and chipboard stars and plastic stars. And as you know, I have a problem with stars and I love them. Okay, this small container has a lot of space, or it has a lot of empty space because I haven't filled it out yet. I also just have miscellaneous wood veneer items in here as well. So I've got asterisks, plus signs, circles, and hearts. This little container I think is from the Container Store back from when I was in college, I guess, maybe? Oh no, this is from when I was obsessed with Lush in high school and I needed tiny trays to keep soap in, and I bought a bunch of these from the Container Store. And right now they house all of my dyes. I don't have that many dyes. I know there's a better way to organize dyes, but because I don't have that many, I haven't really thought about it. These divided trays are also from the dollar spot. This one just has wood veneer alphabets that I haven't used, and then just some more alphabets in here. So this just has some more embellishments that are still in their packaging. When I get to maybe like, not half, but when I've used a good amount of embellishments from the packaging, then I will incorporate them into my storage stash and take everything out. But right now there's just enough in here to keep everything together. My next little organization tray is from Muji. This has a handle, which is really nice. You can take it with you on the go. Like if I ever wanted to go downstairs and scrapbook, I'll just load this up with the essentials and bring everything downstairs. But I believe you can remove the dividers on here too. So you can take out two on the side and make this just two long sections. These two middle sections have all of my larger alphabets. So I have 3 of these C'est La Vie ones from Pink Paisley. Really can't divide them into anywhere else, so I've just been keeping them in the original packaging and I just leave them here. I have some larger chipboard alphas in here as well. The sides are where I keep most of my tools. So on this side I have adhesive, my tiny attacher, a pen, my stamp block. I've been scrapbooking for 5 years and I still only have this one stamp block. True story. And on the other side, I have more adhesive, X-Acto knife, scissors, pens, and the date stamp that I use all the time. So finally, we're gonna take a look at this part of my desk. So as I had mentioned, I recently bought these 2 containers from Muji. They were on sale for $10 each. I think this was originally $36, and this one was originally $28. So this first container has 2 drawers, and I like this because you can just open this up. This is where I have all of my 1 square inch Clearly Kelly. I organize them by color to the best of my ability. What I really love about this container is I could also just remove it if I wanted to take it with me elsewhere, or just have them within arm's reach. This bottom drawer just has all of my pens and pencils, all my art pens and whatever I need, Sharpies, things like that. So next I have this container here, again from Muji. This is my cute squirt muck that I got from Disney World, and it's just kind of there. So let's move that out of the way. On top of my Muji container, I have this bin from Target. These are where the rest of my stamps are, and these are all alphabet stamps and number stamps. So that way, these are the ones I use the most out of all my stamps, so I can easily grab what I need and find what I need. And then here are my other most used inks, aside from this Versamark, which I really don't use. My StazOn and some white inks there that just stack nicely. So this first drawer is where I have all of my inks. These are all Color Theory and A Beautiful Mess inks, and they're just stacked 2 by 2. You have 3 up here. This was originally a 5-drawer unit, but I just removed this top drawer so that I could stack these all on 1 drawer. This second drawer here just has all of my notepads, Post-its, and things like that. The next drawer just has my smaller wood-mounted Kelly Perky stamps, and the bottom drawer is currently empty. So this section kind of looks like a hot mess. These are actually 2 different containers here. This back one I think is meant to be a magazine rack. I got it from Home Goods, and this is just where I keep all of my large alphas. All of my thickers are here. I have my mini market alphas from October Afternoon, and these are my favorite. I'm so sad that that's not a thing anymore, but yeah, I've been hoarding those for years. Before I had them up here, but I wasn't using them as much, so I moved them down here just so I can easily grab them. This organizer here is a letter organizer I got from Target, from the dollar spot. And I just have all of my miscellaneous embellishments. I got chipboard back here. All the puffy stickers are here. All of my sticker alphas are here. So these are all Kelly Perky ones. I have some simple stories. So yeah, that's where I keep all those because I also use those a lot. And then this bottom section just has all the enamel dots, things like that. I used to organize all my embellishments in pouches, but then I just had too many that it wasn't working. So I keep all of my labels, letter sticker, or word stickers. So this is just kind of like a sticker pouch. It's still easy enough for me to rifle through that it's not overwhelming and I don't use it. So I'm like totally out of breath from that little tour of my space. So that was really informal. I just kind of wanted to show you how my space looks right now and how it's working for me. And maybe you can get some ideas to organize things. I guess top takeaways from this video would be check your Marshalls, your Targets, your Home Goods, your TJ Maxx's for organization things. That's where the majority of my stuff is from, as you can tell. And I like getting it from there because if I do end up changing how I want to organize things, it's not gonna break the bank. But yeah, for me, keeping things out in the open works the best. That's how I know that I'm going to actually use the stuff that I have because I'm lazy, and if I can't see it, I'm never gonna use it. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Hopefully it wasn't too rambly. Hopefully you got some ideas. But yeah, I'll probably do another one of these in maybe like 6 months or something because I'm sure my whole organization is gonna change. Let me know if you have any questions or comments about anything I've mentioned or shared in this video. I will link everything I can in the description box below. Thanks for watching and I'll talk to you guys next time.